this, but Sherry-Ann is my sister, and she is a career musician, 4 studio albums, just got back from a tour to Germany. She's been to she's kind of splits time between the East and the West Coast. We've never been able to have the band come over to Victoria. This is like so and this is about 3 seats away from a sold out event. So thank you. Yeah, really stoked. So my name is Jared Nyberg. My wife, you and I, we own JagaSilk here. This event is put together. We set it up essentially the music and tea series with Sherry-Ann's label that she runs, Resonation, and we also work with the International Tea Appreciation Society. So we're going to start this show with a little bit of a tea talk, as you can see in your programs there. We're a little bit behind, but we'll get to it pretty fast. And we're just going to enjoy some cold brew tea together. And then once we finish our talk here, we're going to be bringing out some tea and dessert for you guys to have. In the program, it tells you which teas we're going to be serving, the dessert that we'll be serving, and everything is made here. We do a 3-hour cold infusion we're pretty stoked about. But we're going to talk about that just a moment as well. But I think we're ready to sit down for a moment. I wonder if we... Can I grab a chair? I'm so sorry. I'm going to go grab a chair. And I have a little bit of a surprise. Yeah, okay, it's on. Is it on?
Check 1. It's on.
It's on, okay. Are we streaming? Are we streaming? Yeah, awesome. The mic is on. Amazing. Okay. Okay. So this is the surprise. This is the tea that we brewed into a cold infusion.
What?
So we designed a tea together.
Yeah, 2-seater table. Yeah.
So we designed a tea together called Singer's Delight, and we came up with it about 2 years ago. We've been serving it to our wholesale clients across North America. Sherry-Ann's been touring it with it as merch, but this is the first time we've cold brewed it into a champagne bottle, and we'll be having it together in champagne flutes. So pretty stoked.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Well, the ingredients.
Yes, our honey bush, marshmallow root, and raspberry leaf. So yeah.
When I got back from Germany, I made a massive, was it like a bodum? A big bodum full? Basically a big pot full of this tea, because it helped my vocals.
And you recorded with it, if I understand.
Yeah, I drank it for 12 hours straight. Recorded almost all the vocals in 2 days.
Do you have the album with you?
Oh yeah, hard copies.
Okay, hard copies.
We'll set it up on the rig.
Yeah.
And they have the whole band from the album. Our bass player he actually mixed and co-produced the album, and my drummer co-produced the album. So, yeah.
And this is your 4th studio album?
Third studio album.
4th album.
Yeah, one live album we have.
Yeah, which sounded amazing. Yeah. So cool.
Well, these are for the guys, right?
They are, yeah. I guess they're hiding somewhere. But
Yeah,
let's us cheers.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Gross. And that was like a double
Gross.
cheers.
Gross.
Oh,
Yeah, you were just
crumb
enjoying.
pie.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my, that's so nice.
Yeah, the marshmallow root is kind of like a lozenge. It coats your throat, so it's really helpful if you are have a little bit of a tickly throat from singing a lot or what have you. And then the raspberry leaf is a blood tonifier, and the honey bush helps with breathing. So yeah, it's a very nice, relaxing tea, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But you just got back from Germany.
Yes, on Monday, but to Eastern USA first. We did a couple shows in Vermont, and then we took we were at the border. We walked across, and we took a taxi to the Montreal airport. And it was very interesting because there was only one taxi service, and it was I think she was Greek actually, and a Greek mom and her son maybe. And it was the taxi. It looked like it had like a really cute sign, like almost like a bingo sign. And off we went, cash only. So it was We're like, okay, well, we have euros. They're like, sure. I'm like, all right, enjoy your $50 tip in the exchange rate.
Amazing.
We made it to our flight barely because we didn't know that there wasn't going to be a proper taxi service. It looked like there was, and they were a proper taxi service. They were great. It just we didn't know.
Proper, the proper sense of the proper.
Yeah, what's proper anyway?
Yeah, so amazing. Okay. But I was really excited because I was following your trip to Germany, especially the first time when you had some refugee children come on and learn some of your songs.
Yes.
And can you talk a little bit about that? That was I needed to ask about this.
Oh yes, it was really intense. And so originally I was just gonna go with the band in August to Germany, and then it was maybe a month and a half before. My friend who helped us book a festival there, his flatmate was running a festival and asked if I would come to Germany 2 weeks before for another event in which youth from the refugee camp nearby would join for 3 songs. So I sent them all the music from the new record, the song Love for All, Runaway, was the other one, Estuary. And then upon arriving, our flight was like 4 hours late. So when we arrived, we didn't have time for a nap. We just went straight to rehearsal. They set up a band, and we rehearsed for like 5 hours. And two of those hours were with a backing band they set me up with. I had to teach them the 3 songs, and they had learned it mostly already. And then with the youth, we had so much fun. I sang it together, and they were from Eritrea, Russia, and Ukraine. So all on the same stage. We performed it the next day, the 3 songs. Then I played about a 30-minute solo set at the Festival of Colors. Festival, Colors of Summer Festival. That's what it was. Yeah.
I was seeing your name on the poster too. That's really.
It was really fun. It was really special, and everybody was hugging afterwards. And music really brings people together. It's like it was really powerful. Everything out there, everything that's going on right now, it was a lot more close to home, and heard a lot of stories and everybody's escape stories, and not everybody's, but a few. And wow, what a journey that people have been through. And we all go through journeys in life. I know that. It's just like
It's pretty intense.
whoo. I was like that. I played the next day, and I only cried twice during a set, and I was like trying to play the song for peace, Love for All, and I was just like bawling in the middle of the set. I'm like, oh gosh. And then an event the next day, small concert. It was really small, so it was actually the perfect time, I guess.
The images look pretty incredible. Yeah. And we also got to see you on a German TV or radio. There was a live stream that we got to tune into. I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it's still up actually.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that. It's Studio 93 in Erstadt, Germany. So you can check it out with the band. We had a bit of a different combination of the band. On the flight, I had about 30 hours to figure out. I've had a lot of cancellations for musicians due to COVID on this tour, so I'm being very careful myself. But we're here, and it's kind of miraculous actually that we're all here. We've been through a lot to get here, and we're super excited for a 12-day tour.
Because you were in Vancouver yesterday.
Yes, last
Victoria
night.
today. You're in Vernon tomorrow?
Yes, Silverstone. And then we have Revelstoke, and then we're off for 2 days. We're gonna sleep for 2 days.
Great. So you're still in the middle of some intensity. So that's great. So what can we look forward to today?
We're gonna play the entire new record with the full band. Sarvin is on the record as well, on lead guitar and harmony. Stephen, Brett, I said, co-produced and with Stephen. So we're super excited. First band show ever in Victoria, and the first record came out in 2014. So I've been wanting to do this for years. So thank you for coming. You made this happen.
I don't know how many of you have heard the Sister Speak solo sessions here at Musical Tea Series, but you're in for a treat with the band. She's already amazing solo, but the textures and the melodies that you get to hear layered in here, it's going to be pretty awesome. Some people try to ask me how to describe what Cheyenne does. That's always a challenging question as a musician. What is the style of music? Such a hard one. Yeah, it's a montage.
Montage.
It's a montage. It's so many things, but it's so authentic, I think is the word that I like to describe your music. And I really appreciate you coming here, all of you. Just some
Appreciate you and Mew, oh my gosh. Jared and Mew put in this, like, the setup, it was just, there's nothing like walking into something set up so well, so thank you, it means the world.
So we're gonna, just a little bit of housekeeping, but thank you very much for the talk. I guess we're gonna cheers again. I hope you enjoy the tea.
Cheers without breaking the cup.
Yeah.
I've never cheers the top and bottom.
The person I bought these from said that they couldn't be smashed, and he did this on some cement at the shop, and I was like, wow, and he like smacked it and it didn't break, and I was like, that's amazing. And I brought them home, I'm like, check this out, guys, and I went smash, and it blew up. So it's not a good idea. They are strong, but they're not as strong as the guy was able to do at the store. So just be pre-warned. But yeah, thank you very much for coming out. Just so that you know how the event is going to unfurl, we're going to be serving 4 different teas to you guys. The 4th tea is just going to be a little bit of a taster of this singer's delight. The first tea that we'll be serving you though is going to be a Bai Hao Yin Zhen. It's a silver needle. It's from the correct area, made with the correct tea. It's kind of like getting a champagne from Champagne, France. To get the Bai Hao Yin Zhen, it needs to be made with the correct cultivar that has these little tiny white hairs on the back. The bud content has to be a particular percentage. It's hard withered into a white tea. We cold infuse that for 3 days, and we put it into our champagne bottles here. We actually got a pasteurizer, and we don't pasteurize our kombucha, but we pasteurize our cold brew tea because this gives it a 2-year shelf life out of the fridge, which is pretty exciting. And then after this tea, we're going to be serving you a ro gui. It translates directly into cinnamon into Chinese. It is a charcoal roasted oolong. It's from Guyi Mountain, from a craftsman named Mr. Shi. Mr. Shi is so talented. The teas that we get from him are just blowing my mind every year. So stoked. On the bottle, we put the elevation, the soil structure, the cultivar, all sorts of information that we really like to geek out about. But the flavors, I think, will speak for themselves. The 3rd tea, though, we did something that we don't normally do. We didn't call it by the cultivar name. We went with what the farmer called it, which was Juicy Peach. Okay, I'll tell you, when I hear a tea's called Juicy Peach, I'm not going to go for it because I think it's going to be a scented tea. And I'm not super into scented teas. I really like it when the farmer can manipulate the Camellia sinensis leaves to bring out really complex flavors. And that Juicy Peach is Qi Lan, so it's a Phoenix Mountain cultivar that was grown in Wuyi Mountain. And so it's a really odd place to grow this cultivar, but he was able to manipulate it so that it tastes like peaches in the finish. So I think you're going to like that, and we're going to be serving these teas with the daifuku, made with organic local blueberries, made in-house by our dessert chef. I hope you like that blueberry daifuku. And then we're gonna, again, like I said, finish things off with a little taste of the tea that we developed with Sister Speak. So thank you very much for coming. One little piece is if you do need to use the washroom, there's a key that you can get at the front to access the public washrooms right there. So you're just gonna need to go to the tea bar and ask for the key if you would be so kind. Otherwise, we have people using the bathroom for different purposes that are not here. So.
Good way of saying it.
So,
Well said.
But thank you very much, and again, a reminder, we are live streaming this, so just be aware of that. And nobody's actually in the lens right now, but if you were to walk in front of the camera and look at it, you will be here. But again, thank you very much, and we'll break for a moment and come back to this week's performance. Thank you.
first record written at the beginning of the journey.
Yeah.
This next song is the first track off the new album. It's called Estuary.
Awesome.
We're going to do the title track of the next record, the new record next. But first, I always like to do a cheers. Cheers. We are here in beautiful Victoria.
Aww.
Land of the Songhees Nation here in this part of Victoria. Is that correct? We're going to do this song called Love for All, and we do have t-shirts with it written in 11 languages,
Holy.
directly from friends. They translated it. So if anybody wants one, we actually almost sold out of them on the first show. We got them in. I was very surprised. But there are awkward sizes left.
Double X, double X?
So there's not really much of a range, but
Oh.
we are making another batch if you want to pre-order one. So this is called Love for All, in German, Liebe für alle. This song was written actually in Berlin, a song for peace. Maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, there will be peace in our hearts. What are we fighting for? Maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, there will be peace in our hearts. What are we fighting for? Waking up, walking out to the sound of the stars on the ground. There is pavement all around. Far away in the distance, through the clouds, Mother Earth is calling out. There's a war upon now. And maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, and there will be peace in our hearts. What are we fighting for? Who are you? Who am I? Take a side, what happens to the world? 'Cause we have taken what's not ours. We've taken land, we've taken dreams, made blue rivers turn to gray. And there's a war upon now. Maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, there will be peace in our hearts. What are we fighting for? Maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, there will be peace in our hearts. What are we fighting for? The rain falls down, it will wash away the rain. When the sun shines out, it will brighten our day. We'll find the water turn. Maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, there will be peace in our hearts. What are we fighting for? Maybe when the rain falls, maybe when the sun comes out, there will be love for all. What are we waiting for? Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is a dedication to the mountains of this beautiful area. It's called The Mountain Song. It was written, I was healing up from an injury in 2012. And most of the first record was written at that time. The only thing I could do was sit up if I was holding something, so I had to hold my guitar. And that's when the Rise Up for Love album was almost entirely completed. So this song is on it, and Saran Mangiat on the slide guitar. Gonna have some fun on this one. I've been talking to the mountain man to take the lead. I've been trekking through the mud Thank you so much. So I spent about, I think, 3 quarantines to travel for work in the last couple of years. So I spent 3 in Victoria, and one of them in which this drum kit was sitting at my friend's house. This little Ludwig kind of mix. Yeah, and so every morning I'd get up and I'd just start jamming on the drum kit. It was super fun. And then my friend Steve and I, my drummer here is also named Steven, so this is pretty cool. You'd never believe that Steve's borrowing Steve's kit. That's pretty cool. Steven's borrowing Steve's kit. So I would just get, one time we were like, let's jam. And we'd be like really far apart because of the quarantine rules. Be like way on this side of the room. And we'd just be jamming. Actually, wait, this was after the quarantine. Never mind. Let's just not think about that. We were jamming. But it was really fun. And one time we jammed so hard. I just started playing bass. I don't know how to play it like he does it even close. But the next day, we both completely lost our voices and we couldn't move our heads. But actually from that came a lot of the structure of this next song, which we then finalized as a group in Los Angeles together in the studio. And also beforehand a little bit with Steven over Zoom. So, yeah. So here it goes. This is called Runaway. Thanks for having us here at the Musical Tea series, and it's been a really, really fun journey putting this together. Wow, you are amazing. It's always blows my mind the brilliance of my brother and sister-in-law. It's really amazing. I actually am fueled by their tea on the road consistently. The matcha, I can't even dream of a better matcha, but I'm sure there is, but I haven't met it yet. Somewhere in the world, but
No, there isn't. There isn't.
not that there needs to be. I mean, for my taste, but
There isn't. There isn't.
everybody has different preferences.
It's the best matcha. It's the best matcha.
What is-
Sister ever.
And Dad knows. Dad knows.
Yeah. There's better music out there.
There's better music.
A word from
Definitely
us.
taste. Music's funny that way, right? You're not gonna impress anybody, but that's not everybody. Everybody, but that's not the point. That's why I changed over from sports to music. It's not supposed to be competitive, right? Art. It's such a strange thing that people make it competitive. Okay, well this next song is called The Stand, and it's about taking care of the earth and sacred places, and gosh, it's a lifelong journey just to be able to walk on the earth without destroying it and learning how to unlearn, and I basically consider myself like an alcoholic anonymous, but for not destroying the planet. You know what I mean? It's like a lifelong journey, because every action we have to think about, or we're not going to be able to be here together. So my words are a little bit jumbled right now. I am adjusting to 3 different time zones in 1 week, but hopefully that made sense. Yeah, so this is called The Stand, and obviously there have been a lot of aggressive religious pursuits that have destroyed a lot of places and a lot of cultures, and this is a song to remind us that we need to continue to see each other as family if we're going to get through all this, and really stop hurting each other. And this is called The Stand. It was filmed in Peru, the music video, if you want to check it out, and it was written in Mexico. Here it goes. She was a cold heart, nothing to be afraid of, caught up in the moment, one step too far. She was a fallen one, chosen by the masses, blue in her veins, a cross in her name. She was a cold heart, but nothing to be afraid of. So come as you are into my arms. Oh, with my hands I wake, with my ears I take, with my mind Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's the title track off the second record, and we were gonna do 2 sets, but due to the very tight schedule today, are you okay if we do one longer set? Everybody's okay with that? Yeah?
No.
Yeah. Do you need a break? Yeah, so that song really really inspired the second album, and if you do get a chance to check out the music video, I do encourage you to do so. It was a really powerful trip going to Peru. Just people's eyes and everybody. We asked if they'd be in the video, and it was really life changing. We turned our phones off for 2 weeks. We just had it on for directions, and it felt like we were there for a year. It was pretty cool. Just yeah. So this song here is called "Coming Back." This is written when I was healing from that injury. I was sitting on a couch, thinking about coming back, getting my mind reprioritized instead of feeling sorry for myself, trying to get back, hopefully connect with the people. Here we are. Take these ribbons off your eyes, 'cause we know truth, we know lies, we all know. Thought I lost it, I came home, found you there. See that smile across my face, ear to ear, until I break, but you don't know. This next song is called Will It Ever? Do a little retune with you. Thank you. That was called Slide Song on the new record.
Slide song.
Stephen Hacker on the drums, everybody. Brett Grossman on the bass. This is called Mirror. Can you hear me? Or can you feel me? Just when I was back, lost myself. Just when I was free. And it's a cool, cool water here. Yes, it's a cool, cool water here. Can you forgive me? All I see is the hurt. Can you see me staring at the mirror? Try to hurt me. I was a young and foolish girl, searching for the deep. Reach for the top, you don't deserve. Push me far away, then you ask me to stay. How low, low can we go? Let me down. your heart. I see you there on the other side. Thank you so much. This is off the new record. It's called Dance to the Rhythm. Open down, let you down. Can I take you home now? Open that you stay with me, but I can control destiny. Told you switch your back on lights. You might only have seeing you in frozen time. Hot, heavy, and the flames burn brighter. See your eyes when I close mine, side by side, fading. We've been sitting on this roller coaster, taking turns as the end winds closer. Never thought that it would end like this. All the one was afraid. Look down, get you on the red eye. So hard, take me to the next line. Open, double on love, baby. My favorite part was Benny the dog
Dancing?
dancing to that in your lap. Well, we have a few more songs for you. This is just too much fun. This is really it really is a dream come true bringing the band to Victoria finally. Let's give it up one more time for the guys who made it. Well, I definitely have a crush in a lot of places. We were just in Berlin on Monday, we were in Vermont, New York, Monday night. Tuesday we were in Vermont. And Wednesday. Thursday we were in Montreal. Last night we were in Vancouver. And now we are where I call home as well. Right here. I got a crush on you. Oh, well, we make it through. Wholeheartedly. Every part of me. 'Cause I got the wholehearted reason. Come on, I don't know what to do. She's so damn far away. I found myself in LA. When I got a crush on you, yeah. Hope you will make it through. Wholeheartedly. Every part of me. I got a crush on you, yeah. Hope you will make it through. Wholeheartedly. Every part of me. Crush on you. And I got that down low whiskey and rye. Don't keep me from missing you. No river, ain't no war. Gonna tell this about the 'cause I got them low down heartache blues in the hour. I don't know what to do. It's just so damn far away. I find myself in LA. When I got a crush on you, yeah. Hope you will make it through. Wholeheartedly. Every part of me. I got a crush on you, yeah. Hope you will make it through. Start with that gear on the electric guitar.
Right on, Simon.
so much. Thank you. That's a fun one to play. So, oops. We definitely like to jump around in the genres. So I think we have time for a couple more songs. Is that where we're at? I can't recall what time we started at. Okay. Cool. Well, okay, well, in that case, we're going to do another song from the new record. This one is called Stronger. A little sip of water first. So this song is a bit of a vulnerable one. I think that there's definitely strength in vulnerability. Wait up and slow down. Always in motion. Four walls and no sound. Heartfelt devotion. I've got hold on my heart. Nobody needs to know. I've been told I can be stronger. I got hold on my heart. Haven't the words to show. I don't know if I can be stronger. Fade in and fade out. Words you have been taking. Wait up and look around. Must be mistaken, 'cause I got hold of my heart. Nobody needs to know. I've been told I can be stronger. I got hold of my heart. I haven't the words to show. I don't know if I can be stronger. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you're right. I haven't the strength to show. Maybe you'll go, maybe you'll fight. And somebody else what it's like to be stronger. 'Cause I can be stronger. Nobody needs to know. I've been told I can be stronger. I got hold of my heart. I haven't the words to show. I don't know if I can be stronger. I could be, 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 I could be. be stronger. Thank you. I think I could be stronger. This next song here is it's off of the first record. We're gonna do trying to cover the whole new album here. We still have a few songs left. So first we're gonna do a song from the first record. It's called Lady Love. So if you want to join us, let's see how you do. Germany was the winner so far with this chant. They're definitely at a high first place. So not that it's competitive here, but if you would like to join in. And if you like singing in the shower, now's your time to just, if you practiced all your life, now's the time to just let it shine. Here we go. In the courtyard. This is called Lady Love. So that's it. You wanna try it? Here we go. We got this. Oh wow, that is perfect. I've been chasing this day for these years. I'm still not over you. I dream out loud, dreams of you in the day I wake to. Maybe in the morning light, maybe in the afternoon, I will find you. You will find me too. Oh, I've been lonely, taking it slowly. How long till I can be your lady love? I'm dreaming of the day when I wake to. Maybe in the morning light, maybe in the afternoon, I will find you. You will find me too. Maybe in the morning sun, maybe when the war's time won, I will find you. You will find me too. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Lay my head down, lay my head down, lay my head down, just to see you. Lay my head down, lay my head down, lay my head down for you. Maybe in the morning light, maybe in the afternoon, I will find or you have German roots. I'm just kidding. I was like a choir in here in the courtyard. It's like it echoed so beautifully. Take you on the road if you want to join us. Our crazy schedule.
Do you want to go in order, or do you want to?
What?
Do you want to have the third one?
Okay, we're gonna do.
Thanks, sir. I don't know. That's good. Thank you. That's awesome.
I'm gonna tune this guitar up a little bit. Just been through a lot. How's everybody feeling?
Awesome.
How did you hear about the show?
Facebook.
Cool. Perfect. See, Facebook's still alive. And I know some of you have been here before, and during 2020 and 2021, we've had outdoor music and tea. We managed to make it happen the entire time, except December when it was cold, and it was really my happy place. It was right here in this courtyard, got me through so much. I couldn't have imagined not playing. I know a lot of people went through some really hard times with that. And just super grateful that Victoria's been so respectful and we were able to make it all work. And now here we are. We are here together in this beautiful space. We're going to do a song here. It's called We Are One. And I think it was during one of my quarantines. I was doing a workshop, a discussion with my friend in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, and he really inspired me a lot with his words about really healing, particularly with healing racism in the world. And I was kind of talking about it earlier, that idea of notion of really seeing each other as family, and we can get through a lot together. And this song here was inspired completely by the discussions I had with him in different groups. This is called We Are One, and it's on the new record. I must tell you, this song was written here in Victoria, and I kept my neighbor up probably. She learned all the words by the time it was finished. And she is like, you can put that on the next record if you want. I was like, all right, let's see what the guys say. And here it is. There was a time, there was a place when I thought no one would understand. There was a time, there was a place when I held my walls, and I know in that way, and it always feels like something isn't coming round back. Just before the finish line, we can come to understand the pain has to leave sometime. One day there will be love, there will be happiness. One day there will be love, there will be happiness. If I could fly away, I would go to a place where we are all one. Am I alive? Am I awake when I get my heart in a world where there's so much at stake, and it always feels like something isn't coming round right. Just before the finish line, we can come to understand pain has to leave sometime. One day there will be love, there will be happiness, yeah. One day there will be love, there will be happiness. If I could fly away, I would go to a place where we are all one. If I could fly away, I would go to a place where we are one. I would go to a place where we are love. We are one, we are happiness. 'Cause when we are one, and we are love, we are happiest. I'm already missing you. It's like, have you ever had an amazing massage, like Thai massage, and you're at the last 10 minutes and you're like, I don't want this to be done yet. I'm gonna miss your faces. So we have 2 more songs for you to finish off this set, and if you would like to get a copy of the new record, it's right here. The cover art is a local artist, Steve Schmiller, and he painted this. He's an incredible artist, check him out. So if you'd like a copy, CDs are 2 for $20, or 1, well it says 15, but $10 is okay too. Yeah, it's a hard bargain. You can pay whatever money you want. You're just getting one. And we have Singer's Delight Tea. If you had a chance to try it, we are selling it for $10. Is that what it is at your bar, T-Bar? For the pouch? Hopefully. Whatever you sell it for, I'll sell it for. So we have a few pouches there. And of course you can get some more at T-Bar retail too. And so we have t-shirts again. I'll tell you real quick the languages. Let's go through it. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna. What a nice guy. What a nice guy.
All right, Craig.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I think
Can you
that's too
see it?
small. Oh, that's so sexy.
So we have German, we have Mi'kmaq or Micmac, we have English, we have I can't say it. Xhosa, South African Click language, and we have Japanese. Sorry. Swedish, Hungarian, Korean, French, Spanish, and Quechua, Incan. So if you want one. They are ethically made as well, as far as I'm aware. I don't think that the company purchased the ethically made label and made them unethically. You know, people do that sometimes. Yeah, they're really comfortable and they last a long time. That's my spiel. They're really comfortable. So this is a song called One Good Friend. This is on the record as well, and it's a song about this guy I met in San Diego. He's telling me his whole life story. In and out of drugs, actually, and then he helped his friends out once he had a clear mind, and inspired this whole song, actually. So we'll do this one, and then one more to close the afternoon, and then we'd love to meet you. Okay, here it goes. One Good Friend. There was that one good friend who said I was nothing, smoking my lungs, and I was caught in it. Kept pulling back, can't slow down, pull my head together. Got my hand in my pocket, making the change. I got my soul in the locket. Top down, I've been saved, I've been sold, I've been chased, but I've never seen a place like this. started as a friend, ended as a stranger. Thank you. So the good news is that he is helping a lot of people out now, and he gave me an incredible amount of insight in life, and really helped me a lot get through some hard times. This one conversation with this guy, I have to remember his name, but it was really powerful. I was in like an altered state for 2 weeks after we hung out for that hour, and that really made me look at a lot of things. So yeah, that is one good friend. I wonder if he has any idea his impact on me. he was homeless. He paid for my bus fare because I forgot my wallet, and he was going to spin signs that day. Very life changing. I hope he's okay. If I run into him sometime. San Diego. All right. So we're gonna end with a song. It has a lot of meanings. Maybe I don't even describe it, but really just we actually have a special guest, the Brothers Burns, on the record for this one. Take my last sip of water from this bottle. This is called Lose Control. Just like the record, there's actually birds on the record. They kept jumping in the studio recordings. We decided to just purposely do it. I almost forgot what country we were in. You would like one more song?
Yes.
You're not sick of us yet. Okay, we'll do one more. Is there any water over or tea over there? I just ran out of water.
I don't think there's any tea over there.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any tea around here.
We have a tea emergency in the You want me to shake it up?
We played a show at the Troubadour in Los
we go.
Angeles, and we were so excited about it. Oh, absolutely, anything really.
Straight from the bottle.
Straight from the bottle. I have a bottle right here. Thank you. Oh, you're amazing.
Load her up.
That's perfect. I'm gonna be up all day for the drive.
Keeping you safe, one bottle at a time.
Only I could. I always pour it all over myself when I drink out of this bottle. I need like a straw or something. We were talking about something, weren't we? Or I was just talking to myself. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, we were just in Germany. What was it? Zugabe? Yeah, Zugabe. What if they were actually saying, "Go home, go home"? We didn't know. We played another song. Oh god.
That's not what they were saying.
It was really fun in Germany. We had such a blast. Has anybody been to New York City? Okay. Did you have fun? We in Vermont we asked, and one person was like, "Yeah," and the other person was like, "No." So I was like, oh, the first time I'd heard that actually. I had a lot of fun in New York City. We played there on the 31st of July. Really fun night. Rockwood Music Hall. Actually, that one was solo. So we're gonna do one more song here. This will be the official last song. For real, for real. And one more time, thank you to the band, Sarvin, Steven, Brett, holding it down. And a big thank you to JagaSilk and all the staff,
Yeah,
and
no
Jared
kidding.
and you. And the dessert chef. Mackie. Yes. Oh, I thought we could try one of those. Mackie, the dessert chef. Thank you so much. We're gonna go to New York. Let's go together. Here it goes. This is off the Stand EP. Again, we have 3 studio albums. We've been playing all 3 records this whole set. 2 for 20.
Are
You
they
transfer-
available online?
Yeah, they are available online. Like, you mean like Spotify and that?
Is it on Spotify?
Yeah, it is on Spotify. Apple Music, all that. The best sound quality is the CD, but the Apple still is good. And yeah, they are. It's on everything, really, almost everything. And we're coming out with vinyl soon too. It's in the making. Ah, I have vinyl records. They're in the storage room. I have to grab them.
Okay.
If anybody would like the live album, which combines all 3 records on vinyl, please let us know. It's $30, super high quality vinyl. Okay, we're gonna do it. This is called New York Sunrise. Thank you so much. If you lost it up all night, making love till the sun rises, hold my hand, 'cause when we wake, that train's gonna take me away. New York sunrise, New York sunrise. I feel my world goes blind, red light on the skyline. No It's your line if you want to join. Thank you. Arigato. Kosno. Dankeschön. Tak. Yeah.
No more bugs.
Well, if anybody would like to say hello, we'll be right here for a little bit.
Thank you everybody for coming. Really appreciate you coming out. Another big hand for Sister Speak. Awesome. This is session 4 of a 6-part series. So if you want to check out next September on the 3rd, we have Martin Bonham in. He's a teacher over at the Victoria Conservatory of Music. He's going to be playing early music on the viola da gamba. And then in October, we're going to have my band, Truth and Dolphin, will be performing with Steve Schmur. Pretty stoked. Might see a guest appearance from Sherry-Ann, I don't know. Probably not.
It's actually very likely.
Very likely, okay, so very likely. And then Takea's Wolf Festival is happening on my birthday, September 10th. Pretty stoked about that. So lots of cool stuff happening. And then October 22nd, the International Tea Appreciation Society is one of the people sponsoring this event, and or one of the institutions. And the Victoria Tea Festival Revival will be happening October 22nd, Saturday. There's going to be a tea fair, a tea symposium with tea educators doing talks and stuff. So hopefully you can come and check that out. So lots of stuff happening in Nooka Court. Again, a big hand for Sister Speak, and thank you for coming out, everybody. Oh yeah, the website that you can go to check all this out. You go to Vic Tea Fest Revival for anything to do with the tea festival. You go to JagaSilk.com, click in the web store and go to live music to check out the sessions that are coming up next for the music. JagaSilk.com, and you can also go to look up the KL Wolf Festival online, and you'll find. Do you have a website? Yeah. Okay. Go to takeyaslegacy.com for the Wolf Festival. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you at all of them. Thank you so much for coming.